This is my first.
Woo!
It's very cool to take all this in. About 10 years ago, I did something that was, I think, pretty courageous for a long-time New Yorker. I accepted a job offer and I moved to Iowa. Now, you seem to understand that Iowa is a state. One that's often confused with how are things going in Ohio. No, I moved to Iowa. Part of the deal was I had to live there for 2 years. I was going to be part of a media consulting group, and they needed to properly Iowize me so that I was more like an Iowan. It was an impossible task, but I thought, what the heck, I've been in New York so long, I was dying to really try life in a small town. So I packed up my bags, all 27 of them, and I FedExed them to Marion, Iowa, a very small town outside of Cedar Rapids. When I got there, I was really thrilled. I bought a car, and I really can't drive. And I got a beautiful, finally, place to live that I thought was worthy of me. It was bigger than anything I'd ever seen. It had more of everything, more windows, more bathrooms, more closets. I had a closet that was just my sweaters on shelves. The back looked at a golf course, and the front was on a gravel road, which is a really fancy way to say it was a dirt road. And in Iowa, that really counts. That's a selling point. But to me, that was a reason to keep your windows closed. It was a dust bucket. But my place was beautiful. And once I was there and I settled in and I unpacked and opened the wine, I just started to wait for my life to begin. When's the friends going to come? When am I going to be able to show off my beautiful apartment and my new life? And I waited, and then about a month into it, the welcoming committee arrived. Heard a knock on my door. I looked out, I recognized my neighbor next door, and I sort of went down, I opened the door, and he goes, "Can you get out here?" And I go, yeah, okay. What's up? And that's when I noticed he had no shirt on. But he had taken time to fill a full glass of scotch on the rocks. And I'm like, "Yeah, what's wrong?" He goes, "I want to ask you a question." I go, "Yeah, well, what is it?" He goes, I don't want you to lie." And I go, no, I don't mean, no, never. He goes, "We've been talking, the whole board got together, and we got a problem with you, and I want an answer." I go, "Well, what is it?" He goes, "Are you a mafia princess?" So I think to myself, I don't want to say, "Hey, buddy, I'm not even Italian." And I realized, I sort of do the math in my head, and I realized, I'm better off in this instance going with the mafia. So I became a princess. And he said, "Thank you for not lying." And he just left and pretty much kept his distance, and that was okay with me. But as the winter approached, black ice came in so I couldn't even drive poorly. I was more and more isolated. I was so lonely. If I saw a picture of TV of New York, I would just sigh. And then I said to myself, it's so cold, it's so bleak, it's so isolating. I can't do a second winter in this place. I'm not strong enough. So I started to think there has to be a way. Lisa, you are a smart person. There has to be a way you can get out of here. And it came to me one night when I was watching Clint Eastwood in Escape from Alcatraz. In this particular film, one of the cons has like a hatchet, and he cuts off 4 fingers so he can get out of his cell and get to the hospital. And that's when I sort of go, wow, wait a second. I have sort of a janky organ I can get rid of. My gallbladder. It's what's really giving me trouble. So I timed it and ate very carefully so I wouldn't get many attacks. And come the winter of 2007, I had my operation in New York, and I recuperated in my apartment for a good 6 weeks. while my poor fellow Cedar Rapidians suffered 3 weeks of no power, no heat, no electricity. And of course I sympathized with them. But you know, I sort of felt, looking back, like a boomerang, where I had just run so fast towards this new life. And then when I found it, I just ran back so fast to home. Thank you.